Let us continue with next one. That is question number 16. Among the elements from atomic number 1 to 36, the number of elements which have an unpaired electron in their s subshell is. So when we go through with the atomic number 1 to 36, the first element hydrogen, which has one electron in its outermost subshell. Next one, lithium with 3, that is 1s2 as well as 2s1. Next, sodium with atomic number 11, so its outermost configuration will be 3s1. In the same way, potassium with 19 with argon noble gas configuration with 4s1. So here this will be with the neon configuration with 3s1, argon configuration with 4s1. Chromium with atomic number 24, it will be having argon configuration with 3d5 and 4s1. In the same way, copper with atomic number 29 will be having an argon configuration with 3d10 and 4s1. Therefore, they are asking how many number of elements. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 elements are there which is having a single unpaired electron in the outermost shell. Hence, the correct option for the given question is what? Option C. Next one, question number 17. So, the statement which is not correct is angular quantum number signifies the shape of the orbital. Yes, it is true. Energies of stationary states in hydrogen-like atom is inversely proportional to the square of the principal quantum number. Yes, that is also true. Total number of nodes for 3s orbital is 3. No, this is not true. This is the false statement, because when we calculate the total number of nodes for 3s orbital, we know that the number of nodes is given by the formula. So the number of nodes for any orbital is given by the formula n minus l minus 1. So it has been given as which orbital? It is an 3s orbital. When it is a 3s orbital, the value of n is equal to 3 and the value of l is equal to 0. Therefore, the number of nodes is what? 3 minus of l is 0 minus 1. The number of nodes should be how much? It should be 3, but they have been given as 3. This is the wrong statement. That is C option. Next, the radius of the first orbit of helium is half that of the first orbit of hydrogen atom. Yes, that is also true. Hence, the wrong statement is the third statement, C. Next one, question number 18. The two electrons having the following sets of quantum numbers. So here it has been given as P is equal to, P is one electron, that is with 3, 2, minus 2, along with the plus half is one set, and Q is equal to 3, 0, 0 and plus half is the another set. Which of the following statement is true here? So here one should analyze that maximum energy can be calculated if the value of n plus L is greater. If the value of n plus L is greater, the energy will be maximum. So in this case, for P, the value of n plus L is 5, and for Q, the value of n plus L is 3. Hence, by this we can clearly understand that P has greater energy than Q, which is given by the option A. So option A tells that P has greater energy as compared to that of Q, which is given by option A. Next one, question number 19. The energy of electron in the nth orbit of a hydrogen atom is given by. So energy for an nth orbit of an hydrogen atom is given by E is equal to minus of 13.6 divided by n square into electron volt, which is nothing but the option A. Next one, question number 20. Here, consider the following sets of quantum numbers. Which of the below setting is not permissible arrangement of electrons in an atom? So here they have given totally 4 different sets of quantum numbers. That is the value of n, l, m as well as s. The first option is with what? 4, 0, 0 and minus half. The second option is 5, 3, 0 and plus half. The third option is 3, 2, minus 2 as well as minus half. And the Fourth option D is 3, 2, minus 3 as well as plus half. So when we go through with this possible arrangement, by this arrangement we can clearly understand that for the given value of L, the possible values of M are, so here the value of L is what? Value of L is 0, value of M can also be 0. If the value of L is 3, the value of M can be 0, because 0 means value of L means what? It is lying with minus L to plus L. So minus L to plus L means what? I can write it as minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Hence 0 is there. Yes, M can be 0. Here L is 0 means it is again 0. Here the value of L is 2 means here the value of M will be dependent upon value of L. That is either it can be minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 2, plus 1. So out of this it is minus 2. Hence it is agreeable. Here the value of L is 2 means it can be minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1 or plus 2. But minus 3 is not at all possible according to the magnetic quantum number M. Hence the series that is not possible is what? It is given with option D, which is not in the regular arrangement of quantum numbers. Next, let us continue with the next one, that is question number 21. So when it comes to question number 21, the correct set of quantum numbers for the unpaired electron of chlorine atom is, so here we know that chlorine atom has an atomic number of 17, which is represented by 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 as well as 3p5. So here the value of n is what? Value of n is 3, and it is an p orbital. It is an p orbital means the value of L should be, for s orbital it is 0, for p orbital it is 1. Hence the value of L should be what? Value of L should be 1. So if the value of L is 1 means M should be minus 1 to plus 1. So the value of M should range from minus 1 to plus 1 means either it can be minus 1 or it can be 0 or it can be plus 1. So in the same way, when it comes to S means S can be plus or minus half. So thus the possible quantum numbers that has been given in the set of the options is what? It is 3, 1, 1 along with plus or minus half, which is given by the option D. Last question, that is question number 22. Two particles A and B are in motion. If the wavelength associated with A is 33.33 nanometer, the wavelength associated with B, whose momentum is 1/3 of A, is. So here it has been given that wavelength of the particle A is how much? 33.3 nanometer. That is equal to 33.3 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. So for the particle A, we know that it is h divided by p, and for the particle B, it is h divided by pa by 3. That is, it is 1 by 3 na. Hence it can be written as what? 3h divided by pa. I can call this as equation 1 as well as equation 2. From equation 1 and 2, we can tell that lambda A by lambda B is equal to 1 by 3. When lambda A by lambda B is 1 by 3 means they are asking us to calculate what? Lambda B. Lambda B is equal to 3 into lambda A. According to this, by rearranging, that is equal to 3 into 33.3 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. That is equal to 99.9 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter, which is approximately, I can write this as 100 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. So 100 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter can be written as 1 into 10 to the power of minus 7 meter. So this 1 into 10 to the power of minus 7 meter is given by the option D.